He dishes it to Jordan. From deep. That doesn't go either for Jordan.
Well contested shot, and they did an excellent job of not fouling the shooter.
Defense is about effort and commitment and discipline. He's a good defender because of those things.
Lopez sets a screen for George. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. George has got 17 points here in the second half. Oklahoma City trails by 15. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. West. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
Looking at the game for West, he has 8 points, and he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of three-pointers.
Well, the defenders have that in the back of their minds now, too, so they're going to close out on him quicker. That should allow him to use the drive if he wants.
Boy, that's some physical basketball out there. I'm glad I'm not in the middle of that. A hard pick and an assault on the bucket.
Old school stuff there.
Yeah, there was a lot to like on that play.
Here's Rodman. Here's Olajuwon. No good. Good D by Lopez. Dallas leading by 15. Feeds it to George. Outside Bosch. Shot clock at 6. Dawkins the pass to Bosch. Buries it from three-point range. Bosch has got 44.
He's doing it all for them right now on the offensive side. No matter what the defense has done, they haven't been able to find an answer to stop him, and he's had an answer for every defense he's seen.
Rodman with a screen on Bosch. Rodman goes in. Rodman double-teamed. West kicks to Jordan. Plenty of space. It's rebounded by Dallas. 22 is their biggest lead. 14 feet away. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Oklahoma City trails by 18. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
I love it when a player like this shakes off a poor first half and comes back strong like he has, showing a lot of confidence in his game.
They get the rebound. Second chance shot, and it's blocked by Olajuwon. Pippen with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. It's Pippen with the drive. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Now, here is George. And he uses the glass on the layup. George has got 41. Here's West. Dishes to Pippen. Up top, Olajuwon. Back to Pippen. Offside Pippen. Again, Oklahoma City. Dallas leading by 14. Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession.
Boy, just a brain cramp, guys. I mean, that should have been the simplest of exchanges.
And here we go with Jerry West. The feed to Rodman. Rodman with a screen on Bosch. Here's Jordan. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
Boy, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
Here's George. Here's Dawkins. Lopez left side. The second chance effort. Good. He hits the jump shot. Got 9 points here in the second half.
When they pulled up from mid-range, more often than not, they've buried it.
You know, that's not always the number one option, but if the defense gives that to you, you got to take it.
And here's West from the arc. Here's Olajuwon. Rodman dishes to Olajuwon. Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. Here's George. The dish to Bosch. Bosch double-teamed. Outside for George. Just 5 to shoot. Johnson, the pass to Dawkins. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation. Here's West. Left side, West. And Dennis Rodman with the slam. I like that they're taking it inside and taking advantage of each opportunity, Clark, to chip away at the deficit.
Yeah, and doing it with the dunk is a major energizer, too. Gets the momentum going.
Yeah, and I think the interior defense, as good a job offensively as we saw, the defensive presence was almost non-existent. They may see this lead disappear if they continue to give up those easy points.
Pippen kicks to Olajuwon.
A good night for Hakeem Olajuwon. He's got 13 rebounds and also a block shot.
And that one falls for Olajuwon. 2 shots. And Olajuwon drops them both. Dallas leading by 12. Johnson right side. Outside, George. Some solid defense by Rodman. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. West leading the charge.
What a beautiful assist. That's a couple of teammates clearly on the same page.
And here's George. Lopez, a screen on West. Here's George. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. West has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Pippen, the dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on Brook Lopez.
Boy, great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, it sure was. He made a beeline for the bucket as soon as they got the ball. Right away, straight to the rim.
George against West. Outside, George. Dawkins, a screen on West. Here's George. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Pippen dishes to Jordan. That's good. Now just a 5-point Dallas lead.
Well, those are key baskets, and we know he can deliver down the stretch.
George with the ball. Pass to Dawkins. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
Ah, that's bringing it down hard, Clark.
Yes,
Bringing it
sir.
down hard,
Yes,
my
sir.
brother. Now West. A fadeaway. Lopez grabs the board. Lopez has got rebound number 13 with that last one. And here's George. Johnson outside. Pass to Dawkins. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got 3 assists now in this one.
They'll take as many of those looks as they can get.
Oklahoma City trails by 9. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
They've been very untidy with the ball here. You commit turnovers when you try to do too much or you force it. They need to focus on making the simple play, good passes, and moving the ball around.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Hi, guys. I had a chance to find out what Scott Brooks was discussing with his players. He got after them and told them to turn up the intensity, saying, "We've put ourselves in a corner, and now we've got to fight our way out. Show me what you have. Let's see if we've got what it takes, guys."
Both good from the line that time. Here's George. Outside Bosch. Pass to Dawkins. Soft touch off the glass. Dawkins has got 6 points in the quarter.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
And now Rodman inside. Tries to keep it alive. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession. West passes to Rodman. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Take a look at what Jordan's done. He has 18 points and a decent little assist total for him, too.
Yeah, he's played really well, moving the ball around, and you'd like to see the rest of the team kind of get into that same passing groove that he's in.
They can take their time on this possession.
You know, guys, that wouldn't be a bad idea. I mean, it gives themselves a little break, too.
Catch their breath, you're right. And George kicks to Bosch. Here's Dawkins, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Dennis Rodman picks one up. You know, it's apparent there what a leader he is, always communicating it and keeping everyone on the floor in sync.
Yeah, regardless of whether he's having an off night or not, and that's what makes him such a great leader. Just always trying to help his team any way he can.
And here's something else I love about him, guys. If one of his teammates is on the fringes of the game, maybe not as involved as he should be, then he takes it upon himself to get him involved.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're behind by 9. A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter. And so here is Oklahoma City. 9-point game. Here's Pippen. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. And stolen by Jordan. And he gets the bucket.
The points just keep coming for him this quarter. And just at the right time, too, as they try to narrow the deficit.
West against George. Lopez sets a screen for George. Shot clock at 5.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
It's the first, and that stretches their lead to 8. And so he drops them both. It's a 9-point ball game here. 1:12 left here in the fourth quarter. West kicks to Jordan. Fades. That one wide left. And here is Johnson. Outside, George. Six on the shot clock. Lopez against Olajuwon. Lopez, no luck. And so here is Oklahoma City. They trail by 9 points. Paul George with the steal. Fast break, Dallas. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And Chris Bosh with the slam.
And tack on a few more points to the lead. Why not? I suppose this is an emphatic showing for this club.
And, Steve, they did it in style, a beat down the entire way. Well, he's building a house with those bricks. I mean, one reason is he keeps trying to force it up when he's defended well. Move the ball, share the sugar.
Lopez missing again. Here's Rodman. The drive by Jordan. He gets hauled in by Paul George. The 3 from Bosh. Off the mark. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. And this one was such a lopsided victory.
They never let up. They were full throttle from the start.
Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll see you next time. And now, our Jordan Player of the Game, Paul George.